Okay, so this is the second video just explaining the unfair advantage sprint process. So the first video went over the insights that we capture, the fact that we use those insights to produce a segment-based value proposition for each audience. Each audience is then, we understand what their jobs to be done are, their gains, their pains, their alternatives, their workarounds. We then come up with a creative positioning, which makes people go, oh, this is something new, this is something different. Great, that's a piece of academic documentation. We can't have that just sitting in a drawer. What has to then be created is a go-to-market strategy. So this is a second piece of work. It's not immediately involved in the first phase. We'll do these things in phases. The second piece of work is the go-to-market plan. Now, the go-to-market plan is very simple, but it does take a little bit of time to get that simple. What you'll see from this diagram here is that the insights that we've captured, the jobs, the alternatives, the gains, the pains, the product's new thing, these insights are then used in the go-to-market plan. The go-to-market plan will follow a very simple structure. It'll be explaining what the current problem is for the customers, what the transformation is that we're going to be selling to those customers, why those customers are needing or seeking or going to benefit from that transformation. We're going to talk about how we're positioning ourselves in the market versus competitors, because it's all contextual. Everything is about what the alternatives are in the market. It's not necessarily competitors. It could just be using Excel or employing more people to get the job done or whatever it is. So the go-to-market explains the category. And then within the context of explaining the category, we then say, and therefore this is the message that we need to say at launch. These are the messages we need to say through the funnel. And then this is the activity that we need to do to nurture and to extend the likelihood of buying. We're really looking at frequency here. So all marketing kind of theory of the last 100 years has been about frequency and consistency. People come unstuck when they try to micro-optimize without enough data to understand what they're optimizing. You see this in major brands as well as small businesses. The opportunity with marketing is to be brutally consistent and frequent in the communication of that. You need to be top of mind, and you need to own a little bit of mind share. And that mind share is often unlocked by positioning the company, the brand, as a single word, owning a certain space, and repositioning competitors or alternatives, other types of alternatives. So the activity you'll see in here is to take all of these insights, bundle it into a very simple go-to-market plan. This is how we're going to position alternatives. This is how we're positioning ourselves. This is what we're saying to who, when, where, how. And then that will lead into, very neatly, the growth machine. And the growth machine is a process of marketing engineering and tactics. So there's no point in having this fancy plan if we can't then build physically these funnels. The funnel is a kind of a useful metaphor still. Obviously, it's messy. Obviously, people don't follow a nice linear process, but you need to understand what you're saying to who at every single stage of the funnel. But critically, it's about understanding the psychology of what is happening at that stage of the buying journey. So the psychology piece comes from obviously understanding about persuasion and the theories of persuasion and what happens to prime people's brains and frame value and anchor benefits. There's a whole bunch of behavioral economics there. But the other part of it is to understand, okay, what are they asking for? So we go through your RFPs, we go through the customer interviews of what they're asking for, we use the jobs, pains and gains, and we give them what they're looking for, but we critically also remove all the barriers. Traditional direct marketing thinking is write a long letter which removes all the barriers to purchase. The same applies to digital marketing, and over time with account-based marketing, all you're doing is surrounding the prospects and removing the barriers to purchase while positioning yourself as a no-risk solution. So within B2B marketing, this process of taking the position, applying a very simple category-based plan, which allows you to reframe competitors, and then building the funnels to deliver it. That is how it works.